Oh shit. Here we go again.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy.
What's up, y'all? Ain't seen y'all in about a good week. Um, yeah. I haven't been talking about my Bulls because they have been fucking embarrassing, humiliating, frustrating. Um, there are some games that I turned off at like halftime. I'm like, I'm not finna sit here and watch this. We might watch my team get slaughtered. Nah. Um, but since I've last seen y'all, we've clinched a playoff spot. Woo! Um, and we've lost 4 straight. Lonzo Ball has been shut down for the season, which is, okay. I don't think we're going to go that far anyway. Rest up, strength and conditioning in the off season, and then he come back strong next year. Tonight is game number 82 for the Bulls. It's the final game of the season, and it's the Timberwolves. Billy Donovan has elected to rest Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic for tonight's game. So none of our stars are going to play. So who knows what that starting lineup is going to look like. I will say, Vooch don't need no damn rest. He needs to be out there on the floor, but whatever. I'm not the coach. So basically, I'll be back later on with a video after the game or whatever. But basically, I just wanted to give a rundown of the season and what I think of the season and kind of like my take on where we go from here, I guess. If they win, the Bulls will finish 46-36. A loss, they'll finish 45-37. I'm kind of 50-50 on this season because, I'm cool about this season because this has been a lot better than what we've been getting as Bulls fans the past couple years. Dealing with the damn Jim Boylans and Fred Hoibergs and Cristiano Felicios being a player on our roster, taking up a whole bunch of the salary cap. I mean, other teams, financial budget or whatever. He had a big contract. I'm like, why? Dealing with John Paxson and Gar Forman and everything, making ridiculous ass trades and signings and everything like that. Which, as a Bulls fan, I'll go back to that 2017 season. When they, Jimmy Butler was our star. They signed Wade and Rondo and everything, and I knew what kind of offense they were trying to run for Fred Hoiberg: run and gun, shoot threes. But when they had signed all those guys, I'm like, all right, cool. Rondo, Wade, Butler got us a big three. But I had to think back, after the season and see how things worked. I should have known. Bulls fans should have known that wasn't going to work. Rondo is not Boston Celtics Rondo anymore. Dwayne Wade wasn't in his prime anymore. And I'm sorry, I still, to this day, don't believe in Jimmy Butler as a number 1 option. He's like a number 2 or a number 3. The only time he like really like showed me something and like he kind of changed my mind a little bit was the 2020 NBA Finals. But anyway, I knew that wasn't going to work. The signing and trading and players and everything that we've had over the past few years, this was a great season compared to what uh, what we've been going through. Now, on the bad side, I say to myself, what the hell happened? We this team's supposed to win 50 plus, and can't nobody tell me different. Um, what the hell happened? It's like after All-Star break, and that's why sometimes I hate All-Star break because yes, I understand the players need a break, but sometimes like a break in between something can like just mess up rhythm, you know. And I understand you can't play 82 games like straight, but I'm like, man, because you'll see it the opposite way. You'll be a terrible team the first half of the season, then after All-Star break, you win all your games damn near. That's what we've seen from like I'll say like Boston. They look pretty good after the All-Star break, but before, you know, they was kind of like a 500 team. And in our case, like we was a dominant team. We was dominant defensively, offensively, the whole nine. And then after All-Star break, we giving up 133 points to a Charlotte Hornets team, a good Charlotte Hornets team, but 133 points. Yeah, no. Uh, Mad, you know, hella love for DeMar DeRozan because, you know, for most of that time before the All-Star break, he was carrying us on his back. That mid-range was so nasty, man. It was it was beautiful. But after All-Star break, everybody was like, okay, just play zone defense against the Bulls. They don't know how to counter it, so just play zone defense against the Bulls. Let DeMar do his dribble into his spot, double team him, pass it out, and somebody shoot a dumbass three or something like that. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I worry about this team going into the playoffs because I'm like, is maybe 2, 3 players on this team that have some kind of playoff experience out of like what 15 guys. That's worrisome. And some players don't have like their shot selection together. I love me some Zach LaVine. I truly do. But there's times where I'm like, Zach, we don't need that right now. He'll take like a step back three, and it's like 17 seconds on the shot clock. Uh, uh, the other team is starting to like make a run where we gotta, you know, try to, you know, maybe get to the free throw line, maybe get to the basket. He'll take a contested step back, fade away 3-pointer. And like I say, it's cool when it goes in, but when it don't, it's like, okay, fine, cool to go in, but I'm like we don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. Um, we've been missing some guys, and that's always been the Bulls' problem. Like all my years of watching the Bulls, is like that's the one constant: injuries. We look good to a certain point, and then somebody has a sprained ankle. Somebody has a you know a broken finger or something or back spasms. You know, Patrick Williams. I think if we had him the entire season, uh, this whole downhill spiral wouldn't have happened. But you can't you can't really get all you can get out of a team when that team is just spending so much time trying to get back into shape. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Uh, if he was playing the whole season, I think I'm very high on Patrick Williams. I think he has a tremendous ceiling, and I think if he was playing the entire year, we'd be a way, 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 way better team. Like with the, and then also the injury to Lonzo Ball. Like the defense was incredible. Patrick Williams, Caruso, and Lonzo Ball together, man, can't nobody score against us, and especially Lonzo Ball. Like I've said it before, you know, when Io came into the start lineup, and at first, you know, he's kind of, you know, slowed down, but it's his rookie year. I don't expect to get 20 and 10 out of him every night. But he was getting about 15 and 10 damn near every night at first when he was announced as a starting point guard. And then, but you need a veteran point guard. You need somebody who's going to get everybody in their sets and everything like that. And I don't think Io is there yet. And I was one of those guys that was like, oh, you know, Io's coming into the starting lineup. Cool. Like we can miss Lonzo Ball, but damn, they say you don't miss what you have until it's gone, and that's true. I miss the hell out of Lonzo Ball. I really do. I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm not expecting a championship. If somehow we do, cool. I ain't gonna complain. But my prediction for the playoffs: a hard fought first round or second round, like a game 7 first round, or you know we lose in 6 or 7 in the second round. I hope I'm wrong. I hope to see an Eastern Conference Finals. I hope to see an NBA Finals. Shit, hope to see that we win it. But that's just for what I'm getting from this team. And you know, I don't know if it's like a mental thing or whatever is going on, but they don't have it together right now. So for what I'm seeing from this team, like, yeah, a hard fought first round exit, or at most the second round, in my opinion. I'm not expecting a lot from this team. Uh, the first half of the season, if we would have stopped the first half of the season, then we went to the playoffs, I'm like, man, we going to the championship. We winning. We winning the championship. I don't care. But hey, it is what it is. It's the NBA. It's ups and downs and everything. Not just the NBA. It's the NFL. Yada yada yada. The baseball, hockey, everything. It's ups and downs and everything. You don't stay. You know, teams are gonna change up their game plan. And with the Bulls now, the past few years, they was like, okay, we got the Bulls on the schedule. That's a game that we can kind of take off. That we can kind of relax. We can rest our starters and everything like that. But with this Bulls team, they was like, no, we need to bring our A game against the Bulls. And now teams are coming after us, whereas we was going after teams in the first half of the season. So we got to find that mentality again. We really do. And now I said, where do we go from here? I think I'm going to say most of that like after we're done with the entire season. But I will say, if Vooch doesn't perform well or serviceable in the playoffs, we need to look towards a different big man. Because there was like so many instances, especially these last couple games, Vooch has played terrible. Vooch has played terrible. I don't know. I don't know if he needs to like work on his body a little bit more. I don't know. But if he don't perform in the playoffs, we need to look towards a different big man. I think we need to let go of Tristan Thompson because he's not providing what I thought he would, and I think we need to look elsewhere with that. I'm pretty sure there's other things, but that center position is really what stands out to me because, especially Vooch, he's gonna run into some matchups. You know, the Joel Embiids of the world. You know what I'm saying? So we need him to step up, or you know, we gotta look elsewhere for a center, and that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I will have more like after the season, but that's really the only thing that's like, you know, sticking out in my head right now. So yeah, I'll be back later on tonight after the Bulls final game, and yeah, I'll see y'all there.
I have spoken!
Enough from the clown!
Give me what I want! Give me what I want! You know what I want! You just don't want to give it to me! Give it to me! Give me what I want!
We're gonna give you what you want.
That's not what I want!
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch.